The news day continues here on One News Now. I'm Danny Laurel. President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. commemorated the 127th anniversary of Dr. Jose Rizal's martyrdom. That was earlier today over at the Rizal Park. In his message, the president emphasized Rizal's enduring influence in a world still grappling with issues like greed and injustice. He urged Filipinos to embody Rizal's passion and nationalism in overcoming challenges. President Marcos also appealed to Filipinos to embody Rizal's genuine love for the country and for everyone to have a deep and personal sense of ownership of the Philippine land and its future. Residents in Maui continue to grapple with the aftermath of that harrowing wildfire that burned the area to rubble. Months later, the return to normalcy seems to remain elusive for many. The details in this report by the Associated Press.
Lahaina Strong started in 2018. I started it when we went through those fires. We lost about 15 houses back then. Here we are 5 years later. Another fire, bigger scale. Lahaina Strong kind of came back to life. What we are doing here at the Fishing for Dignified Housing is we are using our Native Hawaiian rights to hunt, fish, and gather, to stay overnight, hold space, and pretty much protest to our mayor and our governor.
We fought to not open tourism at 2 months because we weren't ready. We still don't have our education, our schools figured out. A lot of our kids are going up to school above the burn zone. And I think now that we're hitting that 4-month mark when these hotels are taking this stance of, wanting more tourists back for our Christmas break, I don't think it's going to be very, very good. It's not good for our mental health when we see families frolicking around, having a wonderful time, and the whole community is suffering. Everything has been taken over by tourism, and we are put as second-class citizens, which people have felt for years. And I think that now that light is being shown on how we are really being treated as such. Even just being down here, I feel like everybody feels supported, and they feel a little bit of, they feel seen, because somebody is down here saying, we are going to fight for you, we're going to continue doing this. A lot of the people in the hotels are just tired of fighting, and they're scared, and it shouldn't be that way. We shouldn't honestly have to fight for any of this, but we are here now, and we're not going anywhere.
We'll be back with more stories after the break. Keep it here on One News. You're still watching One News Now. I'm Danny Laurel. Consumption of pornographic material remains highest in the Philippines, at least on porn website PornHub. The Philippines returns as the country with the highest average time spent on PornHub in 2023. Filipinos spent some 11 minutes and 15 seconds per visit on that site. That's an increase of 16 seconds per visit compared to last year. The Philippines is followed by Japan at 11 minutes and 14 seconds and Egypt at 10 minutes and 48 seconds. The data gets more interesting, with female users from the Philippines also topping female viewership of PornHub worldwide. Female viewers made up 58% of the Philippines' viewership. That's an increase from 53% in 2022. Male viewers, on the other hand, accounted for 42%. Aside from 2023, the country also topped the time spent per visit in PornHub in 2017, 2018, and 2021. Here's a quick look of other stories we are watching. The LTFRB assures there will be no transport crisis in 2024. That's despite the number of PUV operators that remain unconsolidated. The agency has kept the December 31st deadline for franchise consolidation despite appeals from transport groups. The Immigration Bureau anticipates a surge in departures after the new year. The agency sees daily departures of up to 40,000, that's up from 30,000 during the Christmas season, as holiday travelers return home. And the world's population may breach 8 billion in the new year, according to the U.S. Census Bureau. This is after an increase of 75 million in the global population this year. And those are the top stories of the hour. Join us later at 10:45 a.m. as we continue to monitor the day's biggest stories. I'm Danny Laurel. We are One News.